What's happening, brothers? Welcome to another episode of Nate's Chocolate Convo. I'm Nate. This is the only podcast where building a man is the business. We're going to dive right into this. Peep this. Stop looking at people as a god or goddesses, meaning stop worshiping other human beings. They have human faculties. They have human flaws. They are just like you. It doesn't matter how much money they have. It doesn't matter their prestige, their intelligence, their education, them being a pillar in the community. It does not matter. They have flaws just like you. The only person you should be worshiping is God. That's it. The supreme being. The Most High. God, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. That's it. You're worshiping other humans. You're worshiping men. When they let you down, you're upset. This is why we fall in and out of relationships with people. 1 minute we have friends over here, the next minute we cut them off. Why? Because they did something that we didn't like. They did something that we didn't like, and they did it in a way to show us that I'm human just like you. Now you're hurt. Now you whining and crying, but you worshiping that person. As a man, you don't do that. See people for who they really are and not what you want them to be. You do the same thing with women. You worship women. You put them on a pedestal. She cannot do no wrong, and when she wrong you upset and you're mad. Now you hate women. All women are the same. Women this and women that. It makes you look weak to women when you do that. Because you should have saw her for who she really is and not who you want her to be. She's human. There's good in her, there's also bad in her, just like you. Whenever you worship a human being, you are bound for failure because they have problems just like you. You love them, you respect them, you keep it in consideration about their life, and vice versa. But you do not worship them, because when you start worshiping them, that's when the problems happen. When you see a person for who they really are and not for what you want them to be, you can maneuver better with them. You can have a better relationship because you know they're strong in this area, but they're weak in this area. So I'm not going to do this with them because they're weak in this area, but I'll do this with them because they're strong in this area. Put them in different compartments. If you got more than one friend and you really consider them friends, understand they bring different things to the table. Every friend, you can't loan this person money. They're not going to pay you back. It's just that simple. What's going on? It's just that simple. Every woman, you cannot bring her around your family. Every woman, you cannot be in a relationship with her. You can't do business with her. Some women, it's just a high and a buy, depending on who they are. How you ladies doing? You have to put them in different departments if you're going to deal with them, but do not worship them. It will cause you problems. They are not a god, they are not a deity, they are not a goddess, they are not a supreme being, they are not Thanos, none of that. They are human, just like you are human. This is why people don't make me upset no more. I'm not down and out because a person let me down. They let me down, they're human. That's their flaw. I can't count on them. Just like I have flaws. When you begin to think like that, you're better off. You'll pick your friends wisely. You'll pick who you date wisely. It's just that simple. You do the same thing with family members. Just because they're family doesn't mean you have to deal with them. You love them, but you love them from a distance. They bring you problems, you love them from a distance. See human beings for who they are as a man. Men are logical. We think. If this person keeps hurting me, keeps putting me in a compromising position, then I need to go ahead and either cut them off or don't deal with them in that area. That problem is solved right then and there. We worship people, we worship celebrities, we worship stars, musicians, actors, actresses, singers, dancers. We worship our parents, we worship that woman, we worship that homeboy we have, because we think they are better than we are, because they can do something better than us, and it's bringing them success. When you worship a person, you see them supreme to you. They are now supreme to you. They are now over you. When I worship God, I see God as a supreme being. He's over me. He has no flaws. He has the power to snap his fingers, and I can just disintegrate right here and right now. He has all power. That's why I worship him. Plus, he has the power to take care of me. He'll never let me down. He'll never make me cry. He'll allow things to happen to me to get my attention, but he won't do me like humans will do, because he's not human. He's the supreme being of all creation. And that's the thing, that's the problem with us. We worship the wrong thing. Instead of worshiping God or a God, whatever you believe in, we worship humans. And this is why we depressed. This is why we always upset. This is why we always fussing and fighting and arguing with people. This is why we always in and out of relationships with people. This is why we can't get along with people. This is why we got trust issues. Everybody out to get us, because we see people for more than who they are, instead of seeing them for what they are. And that's your problem as a man. You do the same thing with women, and this is why you're getting played every day, all day, because you won't see a woman for who she really is. She's so nice, but she's a hoe. And that's not being disrespectful. That's not being condescending or none of that. She's a hoe. She sleeps around. But you're trying to see her for what you want her to be, in your perception. Well, I can fix that. No, you can't. You don't have that much power. You can barely fix yourself. And you talking about fixing another human being? You cruising for a bruising, brother. Just that simple. Stop worshiping people, and your life will be better. You'll have better relationships. Thanks again for tuning in. If you like this video, click like. If you want to see more of this video, subscribe to this channel, share this video, but most importantly, receive this information and apply this information, and you will see a difference. As always, 1, 2, peace.